When it comes to increasing your home value, some renovation projects pay for themselves, while others don't even come close. So before you go and commit to your next home improvement project, I'm here to warn you about the 6 home renovations with the absolute lowest return on investment. And the ROI information in this video has been provided by home advisory company Realm from data they've collected on renovations of single-family homes all across California. So let's kick things off with the home renovation with the 6th lowest return on investment. Finishing your attic. A low-end finished attic has a ROI of only 65.07%. With the average cost to finish an attic coming in at $25,250, you can only expect to recover $16,430 in home equity. Why is this the case? Well, in general, attics were never intended to be living spaces in the first place, so they're usually small and cramped. Most of the time, there's no windows, no insulation, no plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and no proper stairs to even get up there. So it makes sense why the ROI here is so terrible, because it's just so expensive to add all those things to convert an attic into a livable space. If you're desperate to add more living space and your attic is really your only option, then you'll just have to accept that you probably won't get most of your money back when you go to sell. All right, let's move on to the home improvement project with the 5th lowest return on investment, landscaping. This one might be surprising to you considering that everyone talks about how important curb appeal is, but a low-end landscaping job will only net you an ROI of 64.44%. And with an average cost of $14,000, you would only get back $9,022 in additional home value. There are a few reasons why landscaping has such a low ROI. The first being that potential buyers of your home don't have the same taste as you, so you can't expect them to pay top dollar for your design choices. And those same buyers might not like the idea of doing yard work or paying ongoing maintenance costs. Anyways, next up is the project with the 4th lowest ROI, converting your garage into living space. This renovation has a measly 62.48% return on investment. The average garage conversion has a cost of $15,000, so that means that you would only get back $9,372 in added home value. And the main reason why converting your garage to living space has such a terrible ROI is that most home buyers want a garage to be a garage. I mean, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot by taking away a desirable feature and replacing it with a room that may not really flow with the rest of the house because it was never intended to be a living space. Before I move on to the 3 worst projects, I want to give thanks to this video's sponsor, Realm. Their data team are the ones who provided me with this ROI data. In fact, Realm specializes in using this type of data from your local area to guide you through any home renovation project while saving you an average of 20 to 45% on the cost. Realm can help you determine which renovations are feasible within your local zoning and building code. Then they'll leverage their data to estimate costs and tell you which renovations will have the highest return on investment for your specific location. If you decide to move forward with the project, then they'll negotiate with contractors on your behalf to get you the best possible pricing. Realm will even provide you with options on how to pay for your renovation project, and they provide continued support to make sure that your project stays on schedule until it's completed. I've included my affiliate link for Realm down below in the description, where you'll get $150 off if you start a project with them. Now let's get back to the 3 least profitable home remodeling projects. The renovation with the 3rd worst return on investment is the addition of a bathroom, where you're actually building out entirely new square footage. This has a disappointing ROI of only 61.75%. And that's unfortunate because the average bathroom addition costs a whopping $64,000. So your home value would only increase by $39,520. In this case, the reason for the terrible ROI is because it's just so expensive to build an addition from scratch, because you have to pour new footings, install new framing, windows, and siding before you can even think about finishing out the interior. And when you're just adding a bathroom, which is usually a relatively small room, there's no opportunity to spread out the cost of the addition over more new square footage. Let's move on to the 2nd least profitable home improvement, Replacing your windows. This one also might surprise you, but new windows only have a return on investment of 61.33%. With the average vinyl window replacement coming in at $19,000, you'll only get back $11,653 in home equity. And before you ask, new wood windows aren't any better in terms of ROI. So while you may improve the energy efficiency of your house by replacing your old windows, it's not like you're adding any noticeable new features or functionality to your home. So potential home buyers won't really see new windows as something that they need to pay extra for. And with the upfront cost of installing new windows being so high, you're going to need to stay in your home for a long time to see any return from saving on energy costs. And that brings us to the home renovation with the absolute worst return on investment in California, an in-law suite. Not to be confused with an ADU, converting an existing living space into a self-contained in-law suite will yield you a dismal 52.58% ROI. And with the average in-law conversion costing $40,000, you can only expect to get back $21,032 in additional home value. So there are at least a couple of reasons I can think of to explain why in-law suites aren't valued by home buyers. The first being that they just aren't in high demand. There might be a subset of the population with an elderly parent living with them, and some savvy home buyers might see an in-law suite as a potential source of income, but for the most part, people don't want to give up valuable living space to an apartment within their home. The other reason for the low ROI is that it's really expensive to add new plumbing, electrical, HVAC, cabinetry, appliances, and everything else necessary to create a functioning in-law suite. So on the flip side, if you want to find out which renovations have the highest return on investment, watch this video here. And if you want to save money on your next home renovation, check out my affiliate link for Realm.